Hi everyone, this is Prati. Welcome to QA automation classes. So today we are continuing on our Selenium series, and in the first two sessions we have seen what is the course content, and second class was all about the architecture of the Selenium, beginning from the Selenium 1, Selenium 2, Selenium 3 and Selenium 4. How exactly the Selenium evolved in this duration. Okay, so we have seen all those versions of the Selenium architecture, and today we are going to set up a project. Okay, so basically we'll create a project, and after creating the project we'll actually write all our automation code or the Selenium code over there. Okay, and on a daily basis we can check in those code to the GitHub also. Okay, so without wasting further time, just get it started. Okay, so first thing is we are going to use IntelliJ. Okay, so for all my development, like framework development, rest assured, Selenium, right, everything I'm using the IntelliJ, right? And in the IntelliJ we'll try to set up a new project, and then in the new project we'll try to do it all the coding, and everything will happen there. This is already done, so right click, let me close this one. Okay, new, sorry, not here. So let's create a new project. Okay, so I can do one thing, I just close this project. Okay, project is closed. Okay, fine. So now what we are going to do, okay, so we can create a new project here. Okay, so click on the new project. So after creating the new project, okay, so you give the name of the project. Okay, so I'll say Selenium 4. Okay, demo, and language would be Java. Okay, and build system would be our Maven. Okay, already selected Java and Maven. JDK 21. Okay, whatever it is, having latest one. Add sample code, advanced. Okay, so group ID, so group ID we can give like com.qautomation automation classes, and artifact is Selenium for demo, is the same as the name of the project. Okay, so now you can say create. So now if you see, Maven project got created. Okay, and here it has the pom.xml with whatever the input we have given. The group ID as the com.qautomation automation classes, and artifact ID as the Selenium for demo. Okay, and then it has also created a main class. Okay, but we don't need, we can delete this one. Okay, so let's say delete, done. Okay, so now the folder structure, if you see, source, main, Java. Okay, and inside Java we have our package com.qautomation automation classes, and we also have the resources, and we also have our test folder. Okay, source main Java, source test Java. Okay, so these two are present. So we are going to start creating our automation code over there. Okay, so we are actually going to use the test folders. Okay, we are not going to use the main folder. Okay, so in this case what we are going to do, we are going to add the resources to the test folder. Okay, so how we have the resources here inside the test, we can create new and resource bundle something. Yes, new, let's say directory. Okay, so now resource, you can say resources here. Okay, so com.qa automation, we can move it here, can do that. Okay, fine. So now we have the project structure. Main we are not going to use, let it be there. So test, inside test we have Java, inside Java you have QA automation classes. Maybe let me do one thing, you can delete, we can, if you want we can create, otherwise let it be Java, and here the resources. Okay, so we have the folder structure ready. Okay, so after the folder structure is ready, we have to add the Selenium related dependencies to the pom.xml. Okay, so let's go to the browser and get the Selenium related dependencies. Okay, so here let's say Selenium related dependencies tutorials. Okay, Maven repository. Okay, we have to get it from the Maven central repository. So let's go to Selenium Java 4.10. Let's see what is the latest version. 4.28.1. We can take it. It was released on Jan 23, 2025. So let's go with this version 4.28.1. Copy and go to your IntelliJ, and in the Maven, right, in the Maven, after the properties, we can have our dependencies section. Okay, so here we can have add our dependencies. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now let's say dependencies. See, dependencies. So within the dependencies, each dependency can be added, right? So now paste. So after pasting, see, from the Maven repository it came this dependency. And what is this dependency? The dependencies group id is org.selenium hq.selenium and artifact id is selenium java and 4.28.1. this is the version, right, that is we are going to use. Okay, so now it is all showing in the red. Why it is showing in the red? Right, because this is not yet downloaded to the system. How you will see it is downloaded? How you can download this one? So go here, load Maven changes. Okay, so you can see here resolving dependencies of Selenium 4 demo. Okay, so now updating the indexes, so it will go and it will start downloading all those things in the m2 repository. It will update the indexes, right? So how the Selenium downloads the dependencies? First it checks whether this dependencies is present in the your m2 repository. If it is not present, then it goes to the URL, right, the Maven central repository. From there it fetches this dependencies and updates the your repository .m2 folder in your local. Okay, so now if you see, those red warnings are gone, right? It is not anymore in the red color. So that means the 4.28.1 Selenium is now in our system. So now we can go and see. Okay, this is our JDK, and if you see, these are all the libraries from the Selenium 4.28.1. Can you see the version? See, so these are all dev tools, Chromium driver, Chrome driver, Java, JSON, manager, OS, everything from 4.2.1 got added to our project path. Okay, so now everything is there in the our project. Okay, so we can start using the Selenium now, right? So after this thing is done, we can do one thing. So this is the one. Okay, so we can do one thing. So next class we can go ahead and start creating our first project. Okay, so this is how exactly you will set up your Selenium framework in your it's not basically framework, it is basically the project we have set up, right? To use the Selenium 4 concept, to understand the Selenium 4 concepts, we have used this IntelliJ IDE, and inside the IntelliJ IDE we have created a Selenium 4 demo project, right? And it is a Maven project, and in the Maven project we have got the pom.xml, and here we have given our names and everything, group ID and artifact and ID of this project. And then it took the compiler source and target as 21, because we are using the JDK 21, right? Open JDK 21, and encoding is UTF-8. Okay, fine. And then we have added one dependency. That dependency is nothing but the Selenium Java 4.2.8.1, which is the latest version as of now, right? So on the January 23rd it got released, 2025. Okay, it got released, so that latest version we are using, right? So after adding this one, we have load changes, click on load changes, so that it got installed and downloaded to our project folder. Okay, so now our project folder is set up and everything is set up. we can start using our automations. We can start writing our automation script from the next session. So that's all for this class, guys. If you guys are really enjoying this session, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel and share these videos with your friends and colleagues. And please, if you have any questions or any doubt, put them in the